fantastic beaches. I think we'll come back, you know. In 2019, we took 3 months out to go sailing. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. Join us on our trip sailing the west coast of Scotland, the Hebrides and the Orkney Islands. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Maybe hit that bell button to be notified of new videos.
So last night we picked up a mooring in Rodel and went ashore and explored. What did you think of Rodel?
I thought Rodel was really a very characterful and interesting place. The mooring was a bit dodgy. I don't think it had been maintained for a while, so next time I think I'll anchor. The entrance was horrific, but we got away with it.
What's the depth now?
Well, it was 2.3, but we've just gone up to 2.8.
Factory.
So just going through the tight bit of the entrance.
We made it!
7.88, this is more like it. 9, 10.
Oh done, John! Oh blimey, that was tight.
Well, we're going through the Stanton Channel between Harris and North Uist, and we're going to go and explore the west coast of Harris next. So that's the Atlantic side. Maybe calling into Taransay.
So we're going through the Stanton Channel, and I know the tide had only just turned as we started, but we seem to be making really good speed.
Well, at this end we were up to about 3 knots of tide, luckily with us, because we've timed it just right. But yeah, we're sailing it, but if you left it later I think it might be quite exciting. Quite a flat bottom.
It's got a very shallow sandy bottom. This is a bit of a longer row ashore than we thought, isn't it?
Yeah, I always thought it would be a longish row, but it was worth it because we were trying to sneak up on some what looked like golden eagles eating some carrion, so I didn't want to use the outboard for that, but unfortunately they effect up.
Yeah, never mind, it's still a nice view.
Well, it's an amazing golden beach, that's for sure, on Taransay. I'm looking forward to exploring Taransay, and this is a small isthmus with 2 sort of big round islands joined by this stretch, so we'll get to see the Atlantic side, I guess.
I want to go and explore the sand dunes.
Yeah, the sand dunes over there, and then yeah, and then we'll get a view of the Atlantic side.
Yeah.
There's a bothy over there, and an old settlement. It'll be interesting to see what we find. Might even get to see the eagles again.
Oh, he's coming back.
We're being buzzed by an eagle. Well, that was a very nice visit to Taransay. Saw lots of wild animals, eagles. Amazing flower beds. Climbed up the hill, saw a brock on an island, possibly Crannog. Climbed a hill, saw great views. Went to the bothy. Fantastic beaches. I think we'll come back, you know.
Morning.
Morning. What we up to today then?
Oh well, I'm really liking being in this little anchorage. I think we're at the top of Loch Tamnabhaigh on Lewis, the west coast of Lewis, and we sailed up here yesterday. Well, we motored up here yesterday from Taransay, and it was quite dramatic cliffs kind of either side of the loch. Almost felt like sailing into a fjord. Boat up there, but he's well over to the east of the anchorage, so I'm going to go for the northwest corner.
Well, that fits the forecast, so that'd be ideal.
Today it looks so enticing up the hills. We thought we'd explore. There's like a little trackway up this valley, so I thought we'd start off wandering up there and then have a look at the mountains either to the west or to the east, and then go up one that doesn't have a cloud on top of it.
Sounds like a plan. And why am I videoing you in the kitchen?
Oh well, after I've run up a mountain I've got aspirations to cook black bean chilli. So I was just getting the ingredients together because by the time I get back I'll be too knackered to remember where I've put everything.
Sounds like a good incentive to get up that hill and get back again.
The other alternative is just to eat cheese.
Yeah.
Well, I found a camembert I forgot about, which explains why the bilge was smelling a bit dodgy.
The summit! Tamnasbha over Tamnasbha.
Yeah, and we think I think we're anchored in Loch Tamnasbha. Yeah, Tamnavay. It's written lots of different ways. That's why it's I'm quite excited.
What have we just seen?
We've just seen a mountain hare, and I wouldn't have believed it was mountain hare. Well, except that we've got 4G signal up here, so I looked it up to see what it looked like, and it's official, it was a mountain hare.
We didn't manage to take a picture of it, did we?
No, it was like it said in the walking book. You see them disappearing off at high speed off the edge of a mountain, and we've seen 2 of them do that now. But yeah, it had a kind of a fluffy white tail, and the ears are quite distinctive, and yeah, it was really bonny.
What do you think it is?
Well, I'm wondering if it's a sort of collapsed beehive or shieling of some sort.
Definitely looks like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not marked on the chart, or on the map even.
No.
Although not marked on the modern Ordnance Survey sheet, I took the GPS coordinates and checked them out on the 1854 6" to the mile Ordnance Survey sheet of the area. You can clearly see that this ruin was actually part of a settlement. We came across several other ruins and evidence of settlement, and it made us wonder, how busy would the valley have been in the past, in the days, perhaps before the Highland clearances? Oh, I can see a mountain hare behind you, unfortunately.
You're kidding me.
It's miles up, so up that river.
Awesome.
Seen a few mountain hares today.
That was great.
And it's such a privilege to be here, because it would take you 10 miles to walk in on a track to get to the beginning of the walk. So having a yacht Just made it somewhat easier really. Just picked a sheltered spot to park in.
What a beautiful loch!
Loch Tamnabhaigh, definitely come back here. Really nice scenic anchorage with great walking opportunities.
Yeah, I think I'm going to rate Loch Tamnabhaigh right up there in my favourites.
Yeah, very remote, takes you 10 miles to walk in, or you can just sail it. Less than 10 metres, 8-ish.
Lovely.
In there, that is.
So that's the south anchorage.
Yeah, and there's a nice Ontario's chart of it.
Lovely.
So we've just sailed out of the Scarp Channel, which is a very, well, it's a very shallow sandy spit that you've got to get around between Scarp and the mainland. Very pretty sands and a nice little village on the island, and there's gannets diving all around us for their breakfast, and it's a beautiful day.
This is nice, I like this. Scarp over here is just beautiful. I don't know if anybody, it looks like people are living on it now, or at least holiday cottages are on it. But yeah, it's really pretty. But you can only get to it by boat. And then we've got the Hushnish Peninsula over this side. Beautiful, yeah, golden sands. And yeah, what a place to sail. It's nearly breakfast time. I've got some eggs boiled downstairs and we've managed to just get the engine off, and now we're just gently coasting along, but I figured I'll not try and peel the eggs just yet because all hell will break loose if I do.
Susie needn't have worried about the eggs, as we had a very gentle sail southwards, but we knew that our time was up on the west coast of Harris and Lewis, and that we'd be having to make our way for shelter on the east side shortly. We decided to stop off at Taransay for one night because it positioned us perfectly for making our way through the Stanton Channel on the next tide. We said we'd be back to Taransay, and we found it irresistible. That evening we rowed ashore and went for a walk. We took the cameras and we photographed the sunset, and it was blissful.